Yo guys, how's it going? Mad Gaz here, and if you didn't already know this, the new Der Eisendrache trailer has just been released through Call of Duty, over on the Call of Duty YouTube, so you can go and check that out now. And I'm doing a breakdown here on my channel of all the things I noticed when watching this trailer. So let's get into this. First things first, you see a silhouette of a dragon and our first look at the castle, and I will pause the image right about here just to talk a little bit more. So this is the first image of Der Eisendrache in the trailer, and we can see the balcony a lot clearer now, and it kind of matches up to my map that I made. But one of the cool things I've noticed is the flag in the center of the castle. It is literally a replica of what I created a few weeks ago. Only difference is this is not a hellhound, this is a dragon. Right, so what else do we see on this? We can see the Tesla beacons as well. Later on in the trailer it shows them being used as some sort of trap. That circular area towards the front of the castle balcony is actually what looks to be a launch pad. Later on in the trailer you will see them launch from these different locations, one from the rocket and one from this balcony, and they go to the skylift cabin respectively. Okay, so the next screen cuts to the skylift cabin, the gondola, coming up to the mountain where the castle is, and you can see some blue flashing lights in there. Now I'm not sure if that is just showing the character spawn in or something like that, or is there a secret wonder weapon, or the Pack-a-Punch hidden in there, or a perk. Don't know yet. So advancing through the trailer, Dempsey starts to talk about how it's a new mission, it's really cool and stuff like that, and it's kind of like a suicide mission. Here is the courtyard. We've seen this shot before, so not too much new to talk about on that part of this, but it still looks awesome. Another similar screenshot from before, but the top of the tower looks like it's going to fall. Right top of that castle, could that be part of the Easter egg? Who knows? Okay, right, so on to the next part. This is looking awesome. I'm really excited for this. It's absolutely epic. Right, now this is the room. This is that weird experimental room for the 115. We can see the speed caller perk in the back there. This room looks like one of those cool rooms that you could possibly do a lot of trains in, like running around and around all the equipment area. But yeah, that looks awesome. Really cool. Right, so these areas, what we got. And here is one of the rockets that we saw at the base of the castle from the very first early teaser. And it looks to be that this may be part of some sort of quick Easter egg. And I probably suspect that this would be like a tie-in to Ascension, where you would launch the rocket to reveal Pack-a-Punch. I honestly think that Pack-a-Punch is either going to be underneath here, or this is part of the Easter egg that will launch the rocket into the center of the map, causing that crash that we saw in a few trailers beforehand, and reveal Pack-a-Punch this way. It really is setting an awesome tone for this, and the whole Nazi mixed with the mechanical era is awesome. There we have one of the MTDs. This is literally looks like it's just been pulled directly from the Giant. What could this be used for? Because you don't actually see them teleport on the map. You see them use the bounce pads to get around, but not using this teleporter. Could we teleport to the moon using this? That would be a cool theory. Possible location with the Pack-a-Punch as well with this. And once again, more shots of that room with the 115 element in there. And we see at the back there, we can see the Iron Dragon, or the Stone Dragon as this looks, to the back of the room. And this turns into what the Hellhound from Mob of the Dead was like, where you would actually take kills of zombies at that Hellhound location, and it would spawn the Hellhound and it would feed on it until it was fully fed up. And then you would literally get the Hell's Retriever, which was the Flaming Tomahawk. But I believe that this is going to give us the Flaming Crossbow, which you will see in the trailer also. And these shots are just shots of our characters fighting through the zombies, and one of the zombies can jump and climb stupidly high. Wow. Next we see our boss, the Panzer Soldat. He makes a return, and it doesn't quite look like a Panzer Soldat in there, like the skeleton guy. He looked like a mummy. Strange. That's the Tulsa coils there. It was like eradicating all the zombies with electric. That's clearly a big massive trap in this map, and it is absolutely epic as well. And here's some more fighting scenes of our survivors. There's Richtofen with a big SVG sniper rifle. They're running across some walkways there. And it just gives a rundown of who our characters are in this, if you didn't already know that. And it is pretty awesome. Next it shows some like more slow motion shots of the rocket. This is clearly hinted at the Easter egg. Or, like I said earlier, the Pack-a-Punch. You'll launch the rocket and it will reveal the Pack-a-Punch, or it will crash into, like you see there, it's going up somewhere. It is going to crash into the castle, into that courtyard. The shape of it kind of matches the actual shape of the thing that we saw in the earlier trailer. And here we see Dempsey with what looks like a minigun. Now, is it going to be a standard minigun you can get out of the box, or is it going to be a kind of wonder weapon minigun, or one of those like what was on the Giant with the Annihilator? You complete like a mini Easter egg and you will get this awesome minigun. I would love to see it be a wonder weapon. Imagine a wonder weapon minigun. Holy fucking shit. Now here we see Nikolai run into the jump pad. He stands in it and boing, he gets blasted up and he goes past the castle. So he's blatantly where the rocket was there, and then he lands into where the sky cabin, the gondola area will be, on a nice soft landing pad, just like so. There's the return of the monkey bomb that Richtofen has thrown into one of the rooms. Nothing significant to point out here other than that. That is the crossbow. People speculate there's going to be a crossbow weapon in this, and I believe that this is what you will get after you feed the dragon on the wall. Killing zombies near the dragon will give you this fire crossbow. It all kind of ties in. You kill the hellhounds in Mob of the Dead, and you get the Hell's Retriever, which is the fire tomahawk. You kill stuff inside of this map next to the dragon, and you'll get yourself the fire crossbow. Makes perfect sense. Here we see a character drinking from Wonder Fizz. We're not entirely sure what perk it is, but it looked blue, and then it gives off either this is part of that perk or it's a new weapon, kind of special ability that blasts them off into the distance. Some more fighting footage of them just causing utter carnage, and it looks absolutely crazy. It really does. This one's awesome. I love this trap, the massive castle gate trap. That looks cool. And here we see the dragon eating the zombies like the Hellhound did in Mob of the Dead. I also believe that there's more than one location for this fire dragon to appear from, because at the end of the trailer you'll see another dragon appear out of the wall, and it's not the similar wall as this. It looks to be a completely different area altogether. Next we see the gravity spikes from multiplayer. Look at that. That is definitely one of the awesomest things I've ever seen in zombies. It looks brilliant, and it blasts them with a blue and purple flash up into the sky. You can see the moon in the background there. Maybe we are going to moon. Maybe those rockets went to moon. I don't know. There's another jump pad in the distance there. That obviously goes to the rocket area. This is obviously the Telsat balcony also as well. And here we end off with the dragon causing some carnage. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little breakdown of the new Der Eisendrache map for zombies coming next week, February the 2nd. If you did, hit that like button, comment down below what you think. If I missed something out of this trailer, let me know and I'll try and recover it again. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and continue to dropkick your grandma.